Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by InTheMoneyStocks. Today is April 15th, 2016. It is a Friday. The volume is expected to be light, but nonetheless, the futures are trading a little bit lower this morning. They're down about 4 points before the opening bell at the moment. And what can you say? It's been a very, very light volume rally through the last several weeks, and we expect light volume again today. So any kind of major decline usually will get stopped right around the lunch hour as volume gets real light and markets just levitate right back up. So we'll see if that is the case today. But looking at some stocks in the news, we have several. We're going to start off with Citigroup. That's the big one, big financial stock. The stock's reacting well to whatever they reported. I think the numbers missed, but the bar is set so low it really doesn't matter. We're looking at Citigroup sitting at $46.10. Stock closed at $44.98 yesterday. I'm going to actually have some gap resistance levels, so we will be looking to short this if it does trade a little bit higher. So keep that on the radar today, but we will be looking at Citigroup. Right off the bat, it is already overbought on the daily chart, so we'll see how it plays out. But either way, I will have some resistance levels for us. If it does trade a little bit higher, we will look to fade it this morning. Let's take a look at Regions Financial. Ticker symbol is RF. This is a regional bank stock, and it closed at $8.48. It's trading at $8.85. That's a pretty good little pop there. Again, this is overbought on the daily chart as well. Maybe it goes a little bit higher. I really can't say. I'm not really looking to do much with it, but we will be watching this one once the opening bell rings today. But right off the bat, it is a little bit overbought here on a daily chart basis. So be a little bit careful. If you own it, just trail your stop loss. If you don't own it, I would not be looking to jump in up here at these levels. Let's take a look at Infosys. Ticker symbol is INFY. And what you're going to see here is that the stock closed at $18.45. It is now trading at $19.33. So good little pop there. I don't think there's a whole lot of upside here, though, so you want to be careful. A lot of resistance at 1950. If it gets through 1950, we'll have to re-examine it, but right now I just don't see that happening, so we'll see how that plays out. But keep it on the radar today. Could be something that is in motion. Costco upped their dividend, and looks like that stock's catching a little bit of a bid. Closed at $151.40. It is trading at $151.96, so Costco has gotten a little bit of a bid here on an increase in their dividend. I don't know if there's much we'll do with it now, but we will look at this one once the opening bell rings today. And again, if you want to trade alongside of us, come take a 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat. We're having a great 2016, and we'll see what the market offers us today. Let's take a look at 3D Systems. This is one that reported earnings yesterday. I said yesterday, do not be a buyer up here. This is a fade candidate, and sure enough, you can see the rollover you've had here. Look at that big rollover there, topping tail on huge volume. Today, I believe the stock was downgraded. It's trading at $17.60 this morning. Closed at $18.28 yesterday. So pretty good little sell-off there for 3D Systems. That is coming under pressure. We'll keep this on the radar today, but again, this can trade lower, and I do think the stock has topped out. Let's take a look at FL, which is Foot Locker. I think this is down on a downgrade, and sure enough, stock right now is trading at $60.42, but there is no volume here, so don't make much out of this one. Right off the bat, I still think there's a lot of support at $60. We'll see how that plays out, but again, we can't make too much out of it with the current volume trends that are in place, so we want to watch this one a little bit closer. Another stock that I'm seeing is SMCI. I don't know the news on this one, but I am seeing a pretty sizable gap down, so we'll look at this once the opening bell rings. This is a light volume name. Trades probably 200 to 300,000 shares a day, so there's not a whole lot we want to do with it at the moment, but this is one I will be watching a little bit later after the opening bell and just see where it goes. I don't think there's a whole lot of upside. I do think there could be more downside, so be a little bit careful. Right now I'm showing a little bit of support, probably around 26.50 if it gets back down there, and then after that it's got a long way down to go, so you want to be careful with this name, but I am seeing it down pretty significantly. That's probably a 12-13% decline, at least at the moment. All right, looking at a few other things out here today, you have lots of upgrades, lots of downgrades. It's simply because we have options expiration in play. These institutions like to ping certain stocks right to certain levels by the expiration date, and that's certainly part of what is going on out here this morning. All right, let's take a look at the gold market. Gold futures trading up $5.30. They are now sitting at $1,231.70 an ounce for gold. And if you take a look at the GLD this morning, which was down yesterday, right now sitting at 117.59. I think gold is very range bound at the moment, so we're not much we're going to look to do there. And if you take a look at crude oil today, crude is getting hit, trading down $1.09 to $40.41. If you take a look at the all-important oil ETF, which is called the USO, you're going to see that is trading at $10.22, closed at $10.48, and so it is reflecting the downtick in oil. But oil is down $1 on spot, and that should be noted. That will weigh on the energy stocks this morning. The saving grace for the market today obviously is a Friday trading session, and the light volume will kick in. Right now, futures are down $3.75 on the S&P 500 E-minis, and we'll see how this market plays out. Once again, if you want to trade alongside of us, come on over, take that 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat room, and you'll see everything that we're doing there. We get any kind of volatility. We get lots of action. Just a quick reminder, on Monday, it will really kick off earnings season, so we're going to get a lot of morning gap plays. If you want to trade for an hour or two using the gap play system, you can do that. And again, beginning next week, we should have lots and lots of gap plays each and every trading session. All right, with that being said, everybody, I want to wish you all a great trading day, and we will see you on the charts.